Maggie was diagnosed when she was 3.
Sadie had a very typical infancy. She was hitting all of her milestones.
In Hannah's case, between the ages of 2.5 to 3.5 is when we really noticed her sliding backwards.
We went for 17 years without having a real diagnosis for Gabby.
Ever since then, it's just been a roller coaster ride of symptoms. When they say that Rett syndrome is progressive, it's no joke.
Difficulty breathing, difficulty walking, difficulty expressing your thoughts.
Epileptic seizures, feeding through tubes, extreme scoliosis, intense anxiety. It's like having autism, cerebral palsy, Parkinson's, and epilepsy all in one little girl.
It's devastating. I mean, if I had to pick one word, it's robbing my little girl of her future. And we just see her getting older and her life getting smaller and smaller.
It's the struggle day in and day out for her to do things that other kids take for granted.
A poison that is slowly eating away at everything that we would hope and dream for our daughter, or that she would hope and dream for herself.
Rett syndrome is a beast. It has taken skills, it has taken her voice.
There's a person inside each and every one of these girls trying to break out, like being in a cage.
In 1999, they discovered exactly what caused Rett syndrome. In 2007, they were able to determine exactly how to reverse it in a laboratory. Here we are still waiting for that research to translate into our kids.
As parents, you don't want it today, you wanted it yesterday.
It's something that you have to have an enormous reservoir of hope to get through.
This year was so tough. Maggie's breathing issues got so bad that she would scream and cry all day, trying to catch her breath. It's very hard as a parent to watch. It's hard as an adult to comprehend. And we have a 3-year-old that we can't explain it to because we don't fully understand.
I will never forget Jennifer being 6 years old and somebody asking her what she wanted to be when she grew up. She said, "I'm going to take care of my sister." I can't imagine the weight of that on a kid growing up.
And he's like, "You got this, Maggie." And he's 3.5. And he's learning how to take care of her already. It's hard as a parent to see both of your kids living with Rett syndrome.
One of the most heartbreaking things about it is that they don't have the sisterhood that, typical sisters would have.
She's 26. At this stage, my other 2 were fully independent.
She's very bright and she's locked in there. And so for people not to see this smart, bright, funny, beautiful girl is just so hard.
It's excruciating when you think about the fact that she's aware and in there. But then I think about, when there's a cure, she's in there, and I can't wait. I can't wait to have my first conversation with Hannah. I can't wait for her to tell me, about her day, what she's feeling, what she wants, all of that, like anything you can imagine. This is the things that you would take for granted. God, I try not to think about it too much because it just kills me.
An 8.5-year-old girl, a 9-year-old girl, just shouldn't have to struggle like this. And a cure means she wouldn't have to.
counts.
You can taste it. We're closer than ever and we're there. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
I want her to get up and not fight. I want her to get up and breathe. I want her to get up and get dressed. That's it. Seems so simple, but it's the simplest things that have been taken away from her, which I want her to have.
My biggest dream in life is to have my first conversation with Sadie. I want to know what she thinks, and I dream of having my first conversation with her.
I mean, I couldn't even imagine right now her being able to like get married and have her own family one day. That's just too big. I mean, I just limit myself to just, if she could just communicate with us. It's really almost too painful to think about all the dreams I have for her, the big dreams, honestly. It's just too painful.
When you first have kids, you think the world, you want to give them the world. And right now, all I want is to give her days.